You and your nefarious scams!
Like you were picking daisies? You built the stupid thing!
If you had paid attention to what I said and not pushed the red button...
Stop! I demand you tickle each other right now!
Stay out of it, Ed!
The evil dark side has consumed them both! Trouble found me!
I've had enough! I'm returning home!
But we can't go home, Double D!
I'd rather face my consequences, Ed, than wander aimlessly with a so-called friend!
Hey guys, it's X Bambi. Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be discussing toxic armies and the horrible things that they do to our lovely boys, BTS. Now, when I'm talking about toxic army, I'm talking about the armies that only stand BTS and bash other armies for liking other groups. I'm talking about the antis that go out of their way to tarnish BTS's name and their accomplishments. Side note, this can apply to any other group as well. I'm talking about the armies that attack and disrespect other K-pop groups. Any K-pop group, and actually no, all K-pop groups put in a lot of work and effort just to even debut. They go through years of training just to try to get into the market of K-pop to be successful, and not all of them are successful. This K-pop thing is like an industry where they're just pumping out group after group after group, and said groups can be very talented, but if they don't, become that popular, they flop, and the people that were in those groups, they essentially are either forced to join another group or go on to a different course of action, and I think it's horrible. Anyway, let's get into the video. First things first, I had to speak on what happened with BTS recently at the airport. Like, y'all toxic army are so crazy. Why are you pointing your slow, crusty looking smartphones in their faces, especially Taehyung? Like, why are you pointing it in my baby's face? That's my bias. Chill out. He's not some circus animal. No K-pop idol is a circus animal. They don't deserve to be getting cameras shoved in their faces, or their personal spaces invaded, or having your sweaty bodies pressed up against them in the airport. Like, back off. What makes you think you're so entitled to being in BTS's personal space? Why would you want to traumatize them?
Are you kidding me, idiot? Are you kidding me, idiot?
Do you realize you're ruining their travel experience? Not to mention how tired they must be from jet lag. They look so angry, dejected, tired. Like, all of those things at the airport. The fact that Taehyung had to mimic a toxic army's actions, like, he shouldn't even have to do that. I commend him for defending himself and standing up for himself, but at the same time, it's horrible that he had to do that just to put that toxic army in his shoes, like how it feels. You see her walking away from him when he's pretending to film her. Like, what makes you think that's okay? Okay, quick update to toxic armies. I saw the news story where BTS was leaving from the airport, and I see that this toxic army, I'm calling her a toxic army because you're invading Jungkook's personal space. The girl in the blue shirt here, like, this is crazy. Why are you latching onto his arm? Let go. You see how tired he's looking, and he can't do anything but be dragged along by this chick. Like, what are you doing following him? Come on, y'all. Alright, back to the rest of the video. He was giving her a taste of her own medicine. You see how much she didn't like it. What makes you think you're entitled to do it to a K-pop idol? Any celebrity. Like, seriously. Ever since the Lot family concert, Taehyung has been looking very upset, depressed, dejected. What makes you think it was okay for you to do that? What is wrong with y'all? Stop putting your sweaty bodies against them. Stop shoving your crusty smartphones in their faces. Do better. Like, what's wrong with y'all? You're giving ARMY a bad name. Chill out. Anyways, now we're moving on to the toxic army that I found on ARMY AMINO. The first toxic army, that I want to discuss, I encountered them on a blog post. I will not link the blog post, and also another side note, disclaimer, I blurred out the names and profile pictures of the people that I had this certain discussions with on ARMY AMINO. I will be sharing screenshots with you guys while providing the commentary. Okay, so anyways, let's continue. The first toxic ARMY that I encountered, she had told me that BTS is in a K-pop group simply because of them not having the same typical music as other K-pop groups would make. And she also provided examples of various blog posts, you know, stating how BTS's music shouldn't be related to K-pop. She also brought up how idols face difficulties in the K-pop industry and how they go through the intense training. I don't remember everything she said word for word, which is why I'm providing the examples. You can read them here. I'm not going to be reading it word for word. Anyways, I understood what she was saying, but at the same time, I did not. She literally must not have tried Googling or YouTubing K-pop, because once you do, BTS comes right up. I mean, it only takes a couple of seconds. Like, it's not that hard to do. I also asked her, hey, have you seen BTS's Burn the Stage? As that shows the struggles that they go through as being K-idols, you know? And she decided to say, you know, whatever helps me sleep at night. She didn't acknowledge my question. She just said, whatever helps me sleep at night. Why are you being disrespectful to me? Well, I felt that she was being disrespectful to me. She also mentioned how she felt the need to say that she's been into K-pop and BTS for about a year. Notice how she separated BTS from K-pop. What makes you think that you're able to not only disrespect me and then provide that information that I didn't ask for? Like, that doesn't automatically make you credible. So I ended up blocking her. Granted, I did unblock her afterwards because my friend also posted on my comment, you know, basically helping me, defending me, basically. She told me that the girl made a post saying how it's a shame how some people still really think that BTS is K-pop when they aren't. Like, are you serious? But it's whatever. I just wanted to see that post. But in response to that toxic ARMY's actions, I decided to make a group chat called BTS is not a K-pop group, explaining in the caption how I said that the person that I was talking about previously, where she had said the BTS is not a K-pop group, and I genuinely wanted the opinion of other ARMY. Here's the caption of the group chat. It wasn't meant to be serious at first. It was kind of like a joke type of thing, but I did genuinely want the opinion of other ARMY. So this is where I encountered the second toxic ARMY. Some of my friends ended up joining the group, the group chat, one of them being a multi-fandom fanboy who also enjoys many other groups, including Exo-l. Since we were in ARMY AMINO, he decided to have a Bighit profile picture and name. I didn't think anything was wrong with it, so what? Once the said toxic ARMY joined the chat, she noticed my friend's profile picture and name and said, yikes, Exo stan. Now, as you can see here with the screenshots I'm providing, I circled her responses in green. When she said, yikes, Exo stan, I'm like, what? Who's an Exo stan? My friend is multi-fandom. Now, I mistook my friend as a female at first because we're new friends, so I love you, my bad. Anyways, I stated my friend is multi-fandom. Regardless, the girl continued to state how she's only a BTS stan, how she hates EXO because she claims they're albiest and racist, and I find that to be absolutely horrible. Now, I have no issues with anyone standing only one group. That's your choice. But do not respect random people that you do not know for being loyal to only your favorite group or being into a group that you quote unquote hate or dislike. Stop criticizing and sleeping on the success of other groups. You give your beloved fandom a bad name like this girl did here. If the boys saw this, they'd be devastated. Like, get a hold of yourself. You're fine to not like EXO, but chill out. One thing you will not be doing is starting a fan war in my chat room, so I kicked her out. I made that chat room to get the opinion of other ARMY, and every single person that had joined had said that BTS is a K-pop group or a family. They kept questioning me, who was saying that? Who said that? And I wouldn't tell them her name, because one thing I don't want to do is send people after the people that I'm talking about, but I want to raise awareness to this. Like, y'all gotta do better than this. I did not expect a fan war to happen from the group chat that I made. We as ARMY represent our babies. We can't be spreading negativity like this, especially to people that are new to K-pop and the fandom. The same principle applies to all K-pop groups and fandoms. We need to give them the respect that they deserve. K-pop idols are humans just like us. They eat, they breathe, they sleep, they bleed like us. They don't need to be on a higher pedestal, and they don't need to be discredited as if they're some poor dirty people. Like, I don't know how to really compare it. Like, it's just mind-boggling to me. But I want to hear your guys' opinions. Thanks for watching the videos, guys. If you like this video, please like, comment, give me your opinion down in the description below. I'm open to discuss this. Please subscribe. I mean, it's just mind-boggling to me, all this negativity, and it's happened within like a week. It's crazy. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a nice day.